Hey, what's up, guys? Johnny Con here, aka Not Such a Conqueror, with a little update. I've been experimenting with one of the 50 names of Marduk, in particular, Hegel. This is the sigil of Hegel. I put it underneath my pillow and see what impressions I got. Hegel is supposed to be in charge. Well, he's supposed to be able to teach you the secrets of human sexuality. Um, I don't want to get too graphic, but let's just say I had a dream that was pretty graphic. So we're gonna write that down as a win for sure. Um, I might keep on experimenting with it for a couple of days, and see what comes up. But basically, I kind of want to go through some of the 50 names of Marduk and see what impressions I get, which segues me into the main topic of this video. Why I do the occult, why I'm into it. First of all, this is a culmination of trying out different things or whatever. Obviously, being raised Catholic or whatever in my earlier years. I actually went to Catholic school, and then later on, I got into meditation, like Hindu philosophers, like Nisargadatta Mahara, Krishnamurti. I was into them a lot, and I kind of meditated there for a couple of years. That center that's over here in Hollywood, next to the Scientology Center, there's like a self-realization center. I used to just go in there and just meditate, sometimes for an hour. And then I got into shadow psychology, like Jungian stuff. Like I kind of did my shadow work, which kind of like prepared me for unexpected clipothic journeys of the occult. The occult is an umbrella term, and we need to stop looking for approval from traditional Orthodox Christians or Catholics or whatever. If this path is not meant for them, it's just not meant for them, Especially when their predecessors didn't try to even realize or understand secretive, otherworldly knowledge. The occult is an umbrella term. It encompasses many different things, Me personally, I think it's kind of impossible to kind of put everybody into like one category of the occult, I I don't think we all really gel together. Not, I'm not saying that's the case for everybody, but I'm just saying that, some beliefs do overlap with each other, but some, kind of like don't really fuck with each other, if that makes any sense. But I digress. For me, studying the occult is also studying history, It's my love of history that kind of like brought me to certain realizations, like the origins of, let's say, of Jesus Christ or whatever, or his alleged birthday or whatever, things like that, Also, I really want to delve a little bit deeper into Aztec mysticism or Aztec occultism, which I feel is not really talked about a lot, but maybe I can help develop that branch of the occult a little bit more. So, it's just my love of mystery. I'm a Scorpio, diving deep into things, What else? Apotheosis, trying to extend my presence, my imprint on the intangible realms, yeah, and also, being well armed in the metaphysical sense, in the occult sense, is, that's very useful as well, but like I said, I kind of had the luxury of kind of like maturing into it, It's not something that I started earlier, like, I'm gonna do like a love spell and get that chick, or like, or if I was given power by a certain entity, I kind of like, I was like well grounded enough. Because if I knew this shit in my 20s, I'd probably be like in the mental asylum like right now, or like in jail. It's kind of like I'm well grounded enough right now at this age to kind of be able to withstand the gifts from Lilith or the gifts from Moloch or whatever. But there's still a part of me that still has that spark. Part of me does fucking enjoy dismantling the old systems. Whether it be fucking orthodox Catholic religious beliefs, shit that stifles, or that whole thing that's going on in this country, especially when they're hypocrites and they're all like, God is king, Jesus is king. You're a fucking idiots. But anyways, for the most part, my love of the occult is a knowledge for truth. It is a knowledge. Ooh, you notice that? The occult, it went dark all of a sudden. It is a journey of enlightenment. It is a journey that I wish to keep into my later years. I love the scholarship aspect of it as well. Fuck, man, it is so fucking interesting. How can you not get into it? Like, you have all this fucking, this beautiful knowledge. Some of it, people have different minds than mine. I don't pretend to know everything. Some people are more inclined mathematically. They see geometry in the sigils, or like my friend Nocturnus, he sees the science of some things. Me, I'm a little bit more like history, even if I do appreciate science. But me, I love history. Like, let's find out the origin of this. Can we cross-reference this to something else? Is this entity similar in other ways that other people have perceived this entity or this demon or this spirit? For me, that's like what counts. But anyways, thank you for looking at my channel. I just wanted to come clean a little bit. I have various books that I want to get into still, but I don't really disclose everything that I'm into. I don't think a practitioner should disclose everything in his arsenal or his tool set. But anyways, this is Johnny Khan, aka Nasa to Conquer. Thank you for following my YouTube and my TikTok. Peace.